I'm gonna open a gym where I just have people do manual labor in my backyard. Is there anything illegal about that? Friends, remember that time I said I'd never do another decking project in the summer ever again? Yeah, well, I lied. Today we're building a floating deck, so let's get started. Okay friends, before we get started on this project, let's talk shop in the shop. If you were here last year, you might remember that I did a pretty massive deck makeover project in my backyard. It took a lot of work and I chose the hottest days of the summer to do it. So that's why I swore I'd never do another deck project again, but here we are. While the deck looks awesome, I love it. It has beautiful furniture all over it. However, one thing I've really wanted since we bought this house was a barbecue because I grew up with family barbecues and I want to be able to host that at my house now, but I can't fit a barbecue on that deck and I am not willing to part with any of that furniture. It looks really, really good, if I must say so myself. So to combat this issue, I'm going to be building a really small floating deck off of the main deck right in the grass so that we can still access it from the deck. And that way it can serve as a dedicated grill spot for summer barbecues and hangs. I'm so excited about this. This is a great project, especially for anyone who's looking to kind of just like get their feet wet with a little decking project because we're basically just going to be building a box and like putting planks on top of it. No, like it's actually that simple. I'm so excited. This project should only take about 2 days, and to help simplify this particular video, I'm actually not going to shout random dimensions out throughout this video. You can find all of the dimensions as well as a step-by-step tutorial for this project on my website. So make sure to click that link below my video if you're interested in checking that out. And speaking of checking out some plans, segue. For the past couple weeks, I have been running a really fun special where I'm selling my most popular plans as a bundle right now for way cheaper than if you buy them all separately. So definitely go check that out. Click on the link below the video for those plans. I love watching you all get inspired by projects I share on my channel and share them with me. So check it out. This is a limited time run only. I would love to see you tackle some of these builds in your own shop and share them with me. Enough talking shop. Let's get started on this build. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the frames for our deck. Let's get started, friends. That was a lot. Still with me? I hope so. All right, let's make a box. Just gonna screw these together. It's that simple. How hard could it be? Okay friends, we have a box. So quick thing I just want to point out, I'm really only making this to hold a grill and be a grill station. Really, a grill does not weigh that much at all. If you are making a deck that is bigger than this, what I might suggest is when you are attaching your joist to use joist hangers, I'm going to be using screws for the construction of this floating deck because it really is not going to be doing anything wild in terms of holding up a lot of weight. But definitely check your local code to see what works best for you and where you live. I can't give you that advice. I get that question a lot. Something like this, I actually don't need a permit for this because I'm actually going to be putting it on blocks, which I will show you in a second, and because of how small square footage is, and because it can be moved. So because it's not like a permanent fixture, and if we ever want to move it around the yard, it can move. I don't need a permit for this. However, my local rules might be different from your local rules, so look into that. But anyway, okay. So next up, I'm gonna add joists. However, I'm gonna do things a little differently. So I'm gonna be adding 2 joists at about 6 inches from the ends. And the reason I'm going to be doing that is because, like I mentioned, this is going to be up on blocks and I want the blocks to be hidden inside of the frame rather than having to build around the blocks later. I'm going to attach those and then the rest of the joists are going to be 16 on center and then we have 112 in the middle just as extra insurance. I don't like that these are going to be, 24 inches apart. So I'm going to get started on that. We're just going to attach these outside joists first and then put the blocks down and then get the blocks level, and then we're gonna continue building our frame. Sounds great, right? Let's do it. You could do it, Sam. You got this. You could do it. Who needs a gym anyway? These things cost like 10 bucks, way cheaper than a gym membership. One down, bunch more to go. There There we go. All that to now take this whole frame off of those, and then I gotta dig them into the ground a little bit to make sure this thing is level, put them all back. So let's do it. Why is that so hard? Well, I just did that really cool thing I like to do where, you know, I start digging and doing a project and thinking my camera is going, but it wasn't. So anyway, we're just digging holes. We're not missing much. Why is the ground so hard? We have like clay type soil. I'm gonna open a gym where I just have people do manual labor in my backyard. Is there anything illegal about that? Asking for a friend. All right, one down, 4 to go. I'm tired. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that was level on the first try. Oh, love when that happens. Okay, let's get the other posts in. Moment of truth. Let's see what happens. I'm nervous. My microphone is gonna die, so we're gonna do this quickly. But day one is complete. I swear digging those holes took the longest out of anything, but I'm glad they're done. I feel like we can finish this tomorrow. I feel like we can. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Yeah, that's all I got for today, friends. I'm hangry, so I'll see you tomorrow when we finish this project. Bye. Okay, friends, welcome back to my series where I built a deck during the hottest week of the summer so far, even though I promised myself I'd never do that again. So yesterday we finished the frame. Today I wanted to start by actually attaching some of the supports. I knew it was gonna be hot today, so I pre-cut all of these pieces last night on my saw and just roughly laid them out. They're not exactly where they need to be right now, so we're gonna permanently attach them. And then once that's done, the framing is done, we can move on to the decking boards and the privacy wall that's going behind the deck. I'm 100% confident that we're getting this thing done today. It is 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's get started. We're gonna do this. This is a 2-day project. It is, I promise. If I say it enough, it'll come true, right? All right, I think the only thing I wanna do actually is just add an extra support in the corners because I'm doing the privacy wall and I want a place to like screw them into. So we're gonna do that and then we're good to go. And then it's time to add some decking. Woo! All right, friends, we're getting somewhere. So now that the frame is done, it is time to add the decking boards to the top of the frame. I decided that since it's super hot out, I don't want to run back and forth with these heavy boards. So I am going to actually attach them all to the frame with screws and then have an overhang on one side and then come back in with my circular saw and just cut them all super straight all at once to make my life a little easier in this heat. And then once that's done, we have some other things to do, so let's do it. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Now that the boards are on, they're flush on the other side, and now I have to make them flush on this side as well. So I'm gonna be using a circular saw with a track for this. Quick note, clearly this is a different color than the track I typically use. I wanted to showcase some entry-level track saws in my videos recently, and this is a great one. I highly recommend it. This is from Craig. They are not sponsoring this video, but they did send me this track saw for a previous video, and honestly, I've been grabbing it a lot more often. So if you're looking for a really good entry-level track saw, this is your guy. Love them. We're gonna use them. And basically it just helps us make perfectly straight cuts. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, friends, here's the deal. So we're gonna add some boards to the outside just to make it look kind of neat. And here's the thing, these boards actually are gonna leave a small gap on the bottom here. I'm not really mad about it because I do want this to look like an actual floating deck. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna end up painting the bottom of these black just to like blend in a little better. It's such a personal preference. It's just something I'm gonna do. I almost don't mind too, because then at least when we're cutting the grass and doing some edging, we're not like damaging the nice boards. So I'm gonna get these boards on, sides, front, one on the back. Let's get this done. Once this is done, we're gonna sand, we're gonna stain, we're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna move on to the privacy wall. I like this idea. Game plan. I'm like really tired. It's hot out. I think I might take a lunch break soon. Yeah, sounds good. All right, friends, deck has been built. To stain this, when I stained the deck, I used a sprayer because it was huge. I don't really feel like setting up the sprayer, to be quite honest. So I'm just gonna brush on the stain. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna pre-stain some boards for the privacy wall, and then we're gonna get the privacy wall hooked up. We're making moves. I think it's like 2:30. We're doing great, guys. Let's get this done. Yay! Love it. Let's go pre-stain some privacy wall slats. Whew, it's hot. Why did no one try to talk me out of this? I feel like I need to hire someone to talk me out of doing deck projects in the summer. You down? Who wants to apply for my possibly newly existent job opening? This is rough. It's so hot out. What were you thinking? No, it's not that bad. You could totally do this in a couple days in the 90-degree heat, Sam. You got this. All right, Sam, last one. This is the last one, and then you're done, and then you never ever have to do this again. Although you say that now until next summer, and when you do this again, cause you love to torture yourself by building decks in the summer. I'm losing my mind. Let's let these dry and go install some posts. Whew, girl's tired. Let's install this privacy wall. So I'm literally installing the same exact system that I installed on my deck. They're just these really cool metal posts that I'm gonna screw into the deck using some lag screws. Yeah, luckily I don't really have to check for level because I know that this platform is level, which is real nice. Hey, so I get this question a lot, especially on social media, because this guy has gone viral a couple times. In between each post, I'm adding these little spacers. These come with the kit. Each post comes with, I think, like a dozen of them, so you can pretty much have a dozen different boards. You don't need a dozen different boards, but just in case anyone's wondering, this is what I'm using between the posts, little spacers. Friends, that is a wrap on, I don't know what this was, a wrap on this portion of the build. In fact, actually that was a wrap on the build in general because I literally have nothing left to build. I am going to let this sit overnight and like do its thing, and then all I really have to do tomorrow is just install the barbecue and some cute little touches. Not bad for a 2-day project. I am stinky, I am sweaty, I'm hungry though, so I'm gonna go get some dinner and like take a shower. I feel like that's probably a priority at this point. And then tomorrow we are going to stage this thing, add some cute little simple DIY touches, and call it a project. So I'm so excited to host the barbecue. Oh my God, I'm definitely barbecuing tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited, friends. See you tomorrow, bye. All right, I'm gonna try to talk through this while I do it. This could either go great or be a disaster. So first up, we're gonna add some concrete. Wait, I gotta record on my phone too, because you know you can't just record on one thing. All right, concrete first. This is like some rapid set concrete, so it should be able to cure pretty quickly, which is great because I wanna finish this project. All right, next up, we're gonna wet it. I'll say wet it and forget it, but really we're not. We're gonna wet it and we're gonna mix it up a little bit. A little hole in the center of this planter, and that's where I want to put the host. We gotta take extra special care of that. I don't know what that accent was, Sam. Doing a little country singer on us there for a second. I want to concentrate most of this towards the center since that's where the post is going in. And then we're gonna stick the post in, try to level it out a bit. So I'm just gonna stick some like spacers in here. These aren't gonna stay in the planter. These are just gonna help hold the rod in place while the cement cures. Already starting to set up, dang. It's just like wedging this in there so that it can't move forward or backwards, you know? Not great. Not that bad. That's level. That's also level. Now we just gotta let it dry. Woo! So funny, it doesn't look level from right here. All right, we're gonna let this dry and do some other stuff, and in like 30 minutes, we're gonna put some soil in these planters. All right, let's add some dirt and some plain, and then we're gonna add some lights. Whew, so ready to be done with this project. All right, friends, couple final touches. So I wanted to add a couple of fresh herbs behind the grill, and I couldn't get the like cool hangy things in time, technical term, so I just drilled some holes in the back of these plastic pots and added some hooks, and that is the beauty of having the gaps in between the slats. Now I can just hang some herbs. How cute! So cute, love it. Just want to add little hooks for barbecue stuff and we're good to go. I feel like I need to grow at least 6 feet taller for this little job I'm about to do. Whew. All right, let's party. Well, let's grill, I'm hungry. Friends, I am so excited to have a grill station in our backyard, and hi Pop. I think Arrow's excited to have a grill station too, thank you. I'm so excited to have a grill station in our backyard. I have been wanting this for the longest time. Growing up with barbecue nights with my family was like my favorite thing ever, so now we get to have them here, which is even more exciting. Also, really not bad for a 2-day project. I finished this entire floating deck for this grill station in 2 days all by myself, so if I can do it, anyone can do it. I am so excited to see how this house is shaping up and how we're adding all of our little details to the house that make it ours. And honestly, this grill station is just a really, really fun one that I'm so excited to use summer after summer. So friends, if you liked this video, if you liked this project, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. Also, don't forget about my plan sale. Go check it out if you're interested in purchasing some plans to build things. Another way you can support my channel is by joining my Patreon community, where we are all hanging out and having fun and chatting on Discord and sharing projects. It's been awesome. And speaking of projects, I have so many projects coming up. I always have so many projects coming up, like let's be real, my to-do list is never ending, but I'm so excited to share them all with you. So please come hang out with me and Arrow soon. The ice cream man is coming down the block. I'm sure you can hear him in my microphone. I may actually go chase him for some ice cream. I feel like I earned some ice cream after this project. But anyway, that being said, friends, I'll see you soon with a new project. And until then, happy DIYing. Come on, Papa, let's get ice cream. Come on. Arrow, wait, we have to have dinner before dessert. I forgot that these kebabs are actually done. I love food. I love food.